Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Milford Select Board's meeting of July 1st, 2026, in Room 3 at the Town Hall. Before we proceed with our agenda, I'd like to have a moment of silence for the passing of Paul Mina, who's President and Chief Executive Officer of the United Way of Tri-County. Paul's unwavering commitment to the youth of Milford helped shape generations of lives through the Milford Youth Center. For more than 2 decades, Paul and the United Way of Tri-County stood beside Milford Youth Center as steadfast supporters, advocates, and partners. Recognizing the critical need for a permanent home for this invaluable program, Paul worked alongside the Milford Select Board to successfully lobby for the historic Milford Armory to be donated by the state for just $1. That is a milestone that made today's Milford Youth Center possible. His commitment to our young people will be felt for many years to come. And may you rest in peace, Paul. Thank you for that. And continue with our agenda. We have the signing of a warrant, a motion for signing of a warrant.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to approve the signing of the warrant.
Chairman, I second that.
I make that unanimous. Roll call where we're on Zoom.
Aye.
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 Thank you. Next on the agenda would be approval of regular session minutes for May 4th. I'm going to do them both, May 4th and May 19th.
Sure. I would make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to approve the regular session minutes from May 4th and May 19th of 2026.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And I make that unanimous.
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. And one other one, we have an approval for executive session minutes for May 4th, 2026.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a recommendation that we approve the executive session minutes of May 4th, 2026.
I second that.
And I make that unanimous. Roll call, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is public hearings, and we have 2. And our first one is a CI Milford located on 5-13 Cape Road has filed for an amendment to its Chapter 148 flammable storage license to install one 1,000-gallon propane tank. All required paperwork has been submitted, and it appears to be in order. The fire chief did review the application and provided a letter outlining the conditions and safety requirements that must be met for approval of the amendment. And as long as those conditions are satisfied, the fire chief supports that amendment. Is anybody here to respond? Oh, sure, come on in.
Gentleman's from the
Thank you.
applicant.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
I'm Toby Wheeler. I'm the general manager of
Okay.
Campers Inn of Milford.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Like I said, the applications appear to be, in pretty good shape. The only thing is that the fire chief did make an inspection and had some concerns in regards to some things that you had to do before approval is met.
Yep.
Have you had an inspection done and all those requirements been met?
So we've installed the pad, we installed the fence, the bollards, and the Suburban Propane's just waiting to install the tank. And then when I read the chief's letter, it said once that was installed, he'd come back out and
Right.
inspect everything.
Right. And some of the, just like a brief synopsis of the letter for the public, because this is a public hearing. I got here where it was dated May 1st, 2026, and it was addressed to our town administrator, Attorney Belani. And what, of course, the basics in paragraph 2 was the installation has to comply with, with the basic fire safety regulations and installation of a propane and whatnot. The other things he had mentioned too was the minimum of a 6-foot-high industrial chain link fence or similar, in accordance with the NFPA 58. Your appropriate safety signage shall be mounted, and a vehicle barrier protection shall be installed by utilizing any of the following, such as a guardrail around the tank, steel balusters like you just mentioned, and or a jersey barrier. There's also a substantial, he recommends substantial barriers because the tank will be near parking stalls and large vehicle trailers. In addition to 3 parking spaces abutting the tank should be eliminated.
Right.
And you,
We're going to do that all the way around, yes.
okay.
I don't know if you want this, or this is pictures of the,
Okay, thank you, sir.
oh, the sign.
Okay. So what has to be done yet?
I'm pretty sure just next is installing the tank, and then the electrician has to come out to dig a trench. He said it's probably gonna be about 6 inches, a foot wide to run the electrical line to.
Okay, so everything that the chief mentioned is pretty cool right now.
Yep.
And except for the tank to be installed, which is
Correct.
fine.
Yep.
Okay, so when the tank's installed, it's all going to be protected and in compliance that we met.
Correct.
Okay. Any members have any questions or concerns?
I don't, I was just talking to the gentleman when he first came in. If you have an opportunity to go by the site, it's pretty impressive. I've never seen so many motorhomes and campers in my life. It's unbelievable. And you keep it up
Fills up
really,
a
really
lot.
nice, so I'm sure.
It really does.
More coming too.
Yep, yep.
Okay, therefore, if all conditions are met as outlined by the fire chief, I'm comfortable moving forward with approval. Tom, any questions or concerns?
I do not have any questions. I also went by the site just not this past weekend, last week. So they're up and running.
Okay, very good.
I have no questions.
Motion to approve.
Present, Paul, just no one present.
I'm sorry, yes. This is a public hearing. Thank you, Rick, for the reminder. This is a public hearing, and anybody online?
I have one person as a guest. I
Okay,
don't know if they want to speak or not.
okay. Joshua, do you have anything to say about this particular hearing?
No, gentlemen, I'm here just with Gene Berry for the Black Harp and running the
Oh, that's
Folk
right.
Festival.
Realize that?
All right,
Okay.
thanks, Josh.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we approve the application for CI Milford LLC to install a 1,000-gallon propane tank on their property on Cape Road in Milford.
Excellent. Thank you.
We'll make
I'll
that
second that,
subject
Mr.
to the fire chief conditions.
Right, exactly. And I would make that unanimous, subject to the fire chief's recommendations. Roll call, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All set, sir.
We're all set.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It wasn't that bad, right?
Welcome to Milford.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Our second public hearing, we have an application from Nestera Brunch and Tap LLC. Are they here? Yes. Come right down in front. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the meeting. Thank you. And Nestera Brunch and Tap LLC is located at 198 East Main Street, and they're here for a new common victualer's license and a new common victualer's wine and malt beverage license. All paperwork assumes to be, has been reviewed and it seems to be in order. The proposed manager is Maria Carranza. Hi, Maria.
Yes, I will.
And all department head on the review form did review it, but there was a concern from the fire department, the fire chief, who needs a follow-up inspection before opening, and the Board of Health would need a final inspection before opening.
Yes.
Has any of those two been contacted?
Not yet. We know that the fire department needed the keys. We needed to ask for the keys for them to have an extra key, and I think that was the only thing, but we were going to get in touch with them this
Okay.
week.
And you're going to get in touch with the Board of Health to do your final inspection prior to opening?
Yes.
Right,
Can I
okay.
get your name?
My name is Brenda.
Brenda, and
Yes,
you-
Tamez, T-A-M-E-Z. I'm one of the managers.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent.
I have a question, Mr. Chairman.
Question, Michael?
So if you look at your paperwork that you submitted, it says you're going to be open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.?
Yes.
That's it?
That's it for now. Yeah, we want to aim on our breakfast and lunch concept.
Okay.
And that's why we're looking for the, malt and liquor license in order to permit us to sell mimosas and local craft beer on tap as well. And so we're gonna see how that works, and if obviously the guest wants us to open later, we definitely will
Sure.
ask for that as
Of
well.
course, you know you can't sell any alcohol before.
For sure, yes. That's why we're waiting for this to make sure it goes through, and we're excited for it to.
I was just looking at it, and I saw your investment, and I'm like, wow, that's a heck of an investment for, closing at 3 o'clock with a full alcohol license.
Yeah, the owner is back there, but he wants to concentrate right now definitely on breakfast. We want to make sure we bring a nice breakfast place here, something different, something
Great.
contemporary, and for Milford to have.
Excellent, very good. Any other questions? Tom?
No, I do not have any questions.
Okay, then I would entertain a motion to approve contingent upon successful inspections.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a recommendation, I would make a motion, I should say, that we authorize a common vicular license for Nestera Brunch and Tap LLC located at 190 East Main Street in Medfield, providing that all provisions by the inspections department have been made.
Excellent, thank you.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And I make that unanimous. Roll call?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The best to you, okay?
Have a good night.
Next on the agenda, C1 is this, I'm sorry, where this is a public hearing, nobody on?
Public hearing.
And nobody in the audience to vote this particular subject, okay, thank you. Next on the agenda, C1 is the scheduled appointments. We have one with the fire chief. Is the chief?
No, the chief isn't going to come.
Okay.
He asked me to just.
All right, I can give the introduction.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Excellent,
Yeah.
okay. Fire Chief Mark Nelson sent us a 2025 hazardous materials emergency plan. The hazardous materials emergency plan is issued by Mass State Emergency Response Commission and the Blackstone Valley Regional Emergency Planning Committee. It's the official hazardous materials response framework for our region. It's prepared under the federal and state law. Our role tonight is to acknowledge that the plan, ensure Milford's departments are aligned with it, and confirm that we remain in compliance with all emergency planning requirements. Ricky, you're on.
Yeah, basically, the chief is looking for the select board to accept the plan so that it can be added to our comprehensive emergency management
Exactly.
plan. I'm sure
Right.
Tom is well aware of what, and the board, I know you are too, of what we're looking to do. And so rather than have him come and just to say that, I told him I would do that for him tonight.
Thank you.
Very good.
I have no questions. I don't know if Tom.
I have no questions. Tom, any questions or concerns with this?
I do not.
Okay.
It's just an update.
I entertain a motion.
I would make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we accept the plan that's been submitted by the Fire Chief, Mark Nelson.
I would second that.
And I make that unanimous. Roll call.
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Okay, next on the agenda would be the town administrator's report.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Just two items tonight. I just want to update you on the benches to be added to the bus route here in Milford. The MWRTA has volunteered to paint benches in scarlet to match our town school colors. There will be 3 of them that have been donated by them. They're currently at the Highway Department. They have decided on 3 locations, along with a backup, as one is subject to another entity approval. The locations are at Coles along Route 109 at the current bus stop sign, Town Hall here on North Bow Street at the current bus stop sign, and at the Milford Hospital on Route 140 at the current bus stop sign. We will require Milford Hospital permission to install that. I'm assuming they will, but for some reason, if they didn't, then the 4th one would be Rolling Green, and if we're able to get another one, we will install there at Rolling Green. The benches will be installed at a cost of $1,200 by the Highway Department. The funding comes from the Commonwealth Transportation Fund, and monies we get from that fund can only be used for these type of projects. So that's that, and I want to thank Brian Long. He's been a one-man show here on this committee.
He's doing well.
And doing an exceptional job
Sure
on
is.
it.
Thank you.
And the second item I have tonight is I'm very pleased to report that Senator Becca Roush has secured an earmark in the fiscal year 27 Senate budget for the town for $25,000. This is to be used for accessibility improvements here at Town Hall. The budget bill next proceeds to conference committee, then hopefully to the governor's desk for her signature. I want to thank the governor and her aides in helping secure this earmark for the town. So this will be a very good benefit for
And
us.
thank you very much for that, too. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
For your hard work, sir.
Any old business?
I do not have any old business.
Tom, any old business?
I do not, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I don't either. Next is new business. First agenda item on the new business is an application is before us for a Black Hop LLC of 24-1 Water Street, that's in Holliston.
Yes.
And they're here for a one-day beer license for the No Fame Games at Pheno Field on June 13th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. All required paperwork has been submitted and reviewed and is in order. A police detail will be required as determined by the Milford Police Department as specified in an email May 7, 2026 from Deputy Chief Carlos Sousa that 3 detail officers be required. The park commissioners have approved this event that Milford has hosted for the past 4 years. Just a little bit for the information on the No Fame Games. I did my research on that, okay? And this is a Celtic strength in Highland style athletic, featuring heavy athletic events such as stone lifting, wrestling, and other type of strength events. It's a Scottish athletic competition, that's the Highland part of it. It's stone, hammer throw, and other strength, and it just is. I think for something like that, I'm just going to be watching, and for those individuals out there, no, I assure you, no member of the select board will be participating in this. Okay, as a matter of fact, I hurt my back opening up a can of soup, so and we want to keep our insurance premiums down. Okay,
You just come watch.
So anyway, you're on.
So my name is Jean, and I run the Black Harp. I'm a mobile Irish pub. And so I was contacted by Josh, who's here with us via Zoom, to be the bar service. This is the first time they are having or requesting to have alcohol at this event. And so I'm here to answer any questions you have about the bar service. And Josh can answer any questions you have about the particular event
I'm
itself.
sorry, can I get your full name for the?
Jean
Yeah.
Barry.
Okay, thank you.
I think, Mr. Chairman, I did see it last year. I honestly stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. But one thing I was, really impressed was the behavior.
Yes.
It's not to be disrespectful, but it's a bunch of rugged people. I thought I went back into Europe or Scotland or something.
Right.
Where do all these people come from?
Yeah.
And, I can remember all the way the cars were parked. And if I remember right, there were some children there as well that were
Yep.
very well
They do have some kids'
behaved.
events going
And
on
so,
today as well.
In the Parks Department, the commissioners are independently elected. They've already really approved it. They're looking for our blessing on it.
Right.
I have no problem with it at all. If they voted, Jimmy is our parks director, phenomenal individual.
Yep.
I don't have any concerns at all. I wish you the best this year, I really do.
So much. Thank you.
Tom?
I was just gonna, so it's beer only, or are they looking for a one-day liquor license?
Beer only.
Just
Beer
the
only.
beer. It's
Beer
a
only.
beer and wine, whatever I
Yeah.
think it's beer and wine, yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'm
that's how it
comfortable.
comes, right? Beer and wine or all alcohol.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be, I think, a beer only.
Yeah,
This came through.
that's what the
so-
application would say.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how this one came through, because I asked that question to my assistant specifically. Service of beer during the event scheduled for June 13th.
Okay,
Okay.
that works for me.
I'm all set, too, with any questions as well, and you're all set with what the police department they
Yes.
recommended with,
Yep.
for this event and all that?
Yeah, we had a group email with the deputy chief, just letting us know the requirements, and so we've discussed that, and we're good with that.
Okay. Then in that case, then I'd entertain a motion for a one-day beer license for No Fame Games to be held at Pheno Field.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to allow the No Fame Games to be held at Pheno Field on 6/13, and it looks like your hours are 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., is that correct?
12 to
The
4.
event will be, but the alcohol will be 12 to 4.
12 to
12
4.
to 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Tom?
Mr. Chairman, I would just ask if we, just to amend it for that final hour, very much like a establishment, they should have an hour in order to let people finish whatever they serve them up to 4 o'clock. So if we could make it 12 to 5, so that the folks that have the license are in adherence with the state law.
Very good,
I would
Asbury.
amend that motion, Mr. Chairman,
Sure.
that we allow the No Fame Games to serve beer from the hours of 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. on January 13, 2026.
That works for me. And if it, just if I can say, so even though I'm a mobile pub, I do have 36 years in the bar industry, so I operate exactly like a brick and mortar. We have very strict service. You know, we card everybody. If you're 97 and you have a walker, you shouldn't be at a bar without your ID. I feel like you should know that by now. You've had years of experience. So we do a last call. We don't just serve right till the last minute and then we're like, okay, everybody out. Get in your cars and go home now. So we do operate very much along the same lines as a brick and mortar
And
establishment.
I know you probably think 3 detailed police officers is a little much, but we err in the side of caution. than the others.
I would rather be safe than sorry, to be honest. This is my first time doing this event.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know what to expect, but all of my staff is very experienced, so I don't have anybody with under 10 years' experience. They're all TIP
Good.
certified, and I used to teach the TIPS course as well.
Very
so
good.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yep.
I hope so.
Very good.
Good luck.
I don't want to have to smack anybody. So-
So we have a motion.
Motion?
Tom, you approve
I
that?
would second that, Mr.
Can I
Chairman.
make it unanimous? Roll call?
Aye.
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 You're all
Very good.
set.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congrats and good luck.
Have fun and good luck.
I'll save the stone for you.
All right.
Yeah.
I might throw a hammer.
Gentlemen, if I may just step in real quick, I wanted to thank you all, say thank you for all your support with the No Fame Games. And I
welcome,
really hope to
Joshua.
see you June 13th,
you.
especially the Milford Police Department.
Thank you, Josh.
Well,
Next on the agenda is the Board of Health. We're going to have the Director of Public Health for us, Amanda Wilson. And just a brief what's going to be happening there. We have before us an intermunicipal agreement submitted by the Board of Health Director, Amanda Wilson. This agreement allows Milford to participate with approximately 30 other municipalities in securing shared legal services for the ongoing contract work with Wind Waste Innovations, which is our regional waste-to-energy disposal provider, which went under the name of Wheelabrator at one time, just recently. We've been using this facility for the past 40 years. I remember being on the board as the agent. We signed that contract in 1986, and we were one of the first, call us a charter member of that waste-to-energy plant. And now this is our fourth contract that we would be visiting in regards to the waste disposal. So I'd like to have Amanda speak with us, and she has done a tremendous job and a lot of work coordinating with other municipalities, so she can walk us through this intermunicipal agreement and what benefits we're going to have.
Sure. Thank you. So our contract for our, the ultimate disposal of our waste that's picked up by Harvey is up December of 2026. We have that contract with 30 other communities. And the benefit of having a multiple community contract, certainly the more communities you have, we have more bargaining power, and essentially we have, with higher participation, we have better negotiations. And our last contract was was signed in 2014 and for operation in beginning in 2015. So it's over 10 years that we've had a contract negotiation. So we're looking to, the town of Walpole has volunteered to be the host town and do all direct communications with KP Law. It's the same legal firm that did the contract negotiations in 2014 as well. So we'll, essentially, with the better numbers, we have higher tonnage, will lead to essentially a lower disposal cost. And really, our cost have only gone up about $11 a ton since 2015. So the hope is that we're able to continue to recognize some, at least some significant savings by being in this collaboration with the other communities. And essentially, in order to move forward, to agree to be part of the negotiations, I would be looking for the Select Board's approval today to sign on that we would agree to pay 1/30 of that legal bill when it does come to fruition.
Just to add a little bit to that, Amanda, and to the board members, when we had that negotiation in 2016 with the other 29 municipalities, our tipping fee was $96 a ton prior to that meeting. With months and months of negotiation with the attorney and with the other members, you got to understand, when you are a waste-to-energy plant, you need as much tonnage as you can, because they convert that waste, when they burn it, to energy, and they sell that energy to various sections of Millbury, which is where they're in, such as an industrial park or something like that. And they need as much waste tonnage as they can get. So when we were renegotiating, they felt as though they were going to lose some of the municipalities at $96 a ton, which is excessively high. After the negotiations, believe it or not, that went down to $64 a ton. Hundreds of $1,000s of savings for the town of Milford per ton. What do we do a month per ton or a year for waste?
The tonnage right now is 75.
75. And how many tons do we actually, approximately?
I have the actual tonnage. I think the last time we were...
Just close.
About 30 ton.
Is that 30
Per month.
30 ton a month?
Yes.
So you can see, if it goes up a few dollars times 30, that's more money. So this is extremely important, that we do this.
Excuse me for interrupting. All the trash that gets picked up in the town of Milford for a month only weighs 30 ton?
30 ton. And that includes your curbside. Don't forget, we have a full-scale recycling program as well, which is not included in this tonnage. That's a whole nother one.
That's amazing. I would have thought it'd be a lot more.
So we have not only the curbside, but we have all the containers for all the municipal buildings, including the schools.
And it's included in your taxes.
Right. Right. And we're probably the only 3 or 4 municipalities in the state of Massachusetts that has this program paid off the tax base.
Right.
There's no user fee, there's no bag fee.
Don't charge you for the new barrels we gave you.
We're extremely lucky, I'll tell you. But anyway,
Beautiful.
that's my, like I says, and if we negotiate collectively, we can, properly, with the proper legal representation, we can get through with this again. Because what'd you say, $74 now a ton?
75.
75 a ton? So it went up, like you said, $11.
Right.
Since we, and that's amazing. In 10 years, $11, that's not bad.
Yep.
Any questions or concerns for this?
Questions?
Tom?
No, I do not have any questions.
Okay, entertain a motion to...
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we allow Amanda M. Wilson, who's Director of Public Health for the town of Milford, to get into negotiations with the community of Walpole to sign on with the new company Wind Waste Innovations for the best price that they can achieve.
Excellent. Tom?
I would second that.
And I make that unanimous. Roll call?
Aye.
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 Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda would be an application from L. Fogan Grill Restaurant Incorporated, located at 163 Main Street, for a new common victualer's license. All paperwork it has been reviewed and is in order. The proposed manager for this of record would be Nicole Lanangui. Langangui, thank you, Tom. But before opening to the public, the Board of Health needs to have a complete sign-off on a final inspection. Anyone here to represent?
No, not for this, subject,
Okay.
I think we
make it
should-
subject to.
Put that off, Rick?
No, you can make the motion subject to.
Yeah, we can make the motion subject to.
Yeah, I don't want to put them off.
Especially if they need to open.
They're not going to be able to open until they do that, so.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we grant L. Fogan Grill Restaurant Incorporated, 163 Main Street in Milford, the common vicular license pending any inspections that have to be done to get their license.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
Make that unanimous. Roll call?
Aye.
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 Okay. Next on the agenda, on the new business, we have an application from Pin Pan Restaurant Incorporated, located at 20 Exchange Street, for a new common victualer's license. All paperwork has been reviewed and is in order. The proposed manager of record is Darren I. Teme Quinpai. Queespy. Tom's our interpreter. Anyway, all paper, any comments or concerns? The department head review form has no issues or approved and no objections. It's permitted, it's a permitted use in the CA zone. No outstanding tax liens or outstanding taxes.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we grant Pin Pan Restaurant of 20 Exchange Street, Milford, Massachusetts, a common vicular license. All boards have approved everything.
Very good, I second that.
I would second that.
And I make it unanimous.
Aye.
Roll call?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Next on the agenda would be a letter from Mr. Robert Andriola, who's chair of the Historical Commission, informing the board that Mary J. Villani has retired from the Historical Commission. And here's a letter that he sent to our town administrator and to the select board. A dedicated and valued member of the Historical Commission, Mary J. Villani, has decided to retire from the commission. Mary has been a longtime member, serving for 25 years as an associate commissioner and as a commissioner dedicated to keeping the Historical Museum pristine for visitors and exhibits. And we thank her for her commitment to the historic preservation. She also wrote a letter to Mr. Andriola. Effective today, I am announcing my retirement from the Milford Historical Commission. It's been an honor serving with you and all my colleagues. I gained a lot of knowledge of the town. I enjoyed working in the yard with you all, and will miss you all. The best and good wishes, Mary Villani. And it's been an honor for us to know her and have her serving that committee for over two and a half decades for the Historical Commission, and we want to thank her, and we're going to miss her.
And as always, Rick will get a letter of appreciation.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
And we accept that resignation, right?
I make a motion to accept Mary Villani's resignation.
Very good.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And I make that unanimous, and all, roll call?
Aye.
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 Very good. Next on the agenda would be a letter from Mr. Andriola for saying that he has somebody that would take her place, to Mary's place. So we have the members of the Historical Commission unanimously request the Select Board to appoint Marsha H. Mancuso to fill the unexpired term of Mary J. Valani, which is ending June 30th, 2027. Marcia Mancuso has been actively serving as an associate commissioner for the last several years. Her passion and dedication to bringing local history to life for visitors to the Historical Museum is apparent in the work that she has been doing for the museum. The commission seeks to maintain ongoing continuity in order to better preserve and protect the historical and archaeological assets of our town. Your consideration in this matter is greatly appreciated. And we thank Mr. Angiola for his letter of support for Marcia.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we accept the appointment of Marcia H. Mancuso to fill the vacancy on the Historical Commission of Milford.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And make that unanimous. Roll call.
Aye.
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 Thank you. Next on the agenda is a email from Vincent Velasco informing the Finance Committee that he will be resigning. Just briefly, I will give a synopsis of what the letter would say. We received the resignation from a long-serving member of the Finance Committee who was stepping down after 23 years of dedicated service. He's doing so for medical reasons, and we shared that he wants to give someone else an opportunity to serve.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I personally know Mr. Velasco, and his service to this community has been just flawless. And not only in the Finance Committee, but, he's very involved in the Knights of Columbus, and he runs fishing derbies. He does work with the veterans. He's a retired veteran himself, so, a very sincere thanks to Vinnie for his continued years of service to the town of Milford. He will surely be missed on the Finance Committee.
Very good. Tom?
Want a motion?
Yeah, I'll have a motion, yeah.
I would make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we accept the resignation of Vinnie Velasco after 23 years of service to the Milford Finance Committee.
I would second that, Mr.
And make that unanimous. And on behalf of the board, we want to thank him for his steady, thoughtful work over the past 2 decades, more than 2 decades, and we wish him the very best with his health. His service made a real and lasting difference to the town, and we thank him. Roll call.
Roll call, I vote yes.
Yep.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Aye. Chairman, that same letter, I just wanted to make note that the chairman of the Finance Committee, Andy Lazat, had made mention that he, David Levine, Joyce Levine, Mike Nicholson, and Lauren Wilton are all up for reappointment as of June 30th. We're going to address that at a meeting in June?
Yes, I reviewed that with Rick earlier, and he said it would be best that we review that when we reappoint other members of not only that committee, but other,
Very good. Okay.
but other committees as well.
June 15th meeting, I believe.
At the June 15 meeting, Tom.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Town Administrator.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is a letter from Erin LaPrade informing the board that she's resigning from the Commission on Disability on June 30th, 2026. And she sent a letter out to members of the Select Board. Please accept this letter as a notice of my resignation from the Commission on Disability following the expiration of my term on June 30th, 2026. While it has been my pleasure to serve the town of Milford in this role for the last 3 years, my present circumstances and obligations require me to step away from the commitment at this time. Thank you all, and be well. Sincerely, Erin LaPrade.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we accept the resignation of Erin K. LaPrade from the Commission on Disability, and again, thank her for her years of service.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And I make that unanimous. Thank you. Roll call?
Aye.
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 Okay. In our last, no, second to the last, because we have another one that Ricky just gave me. Anyway, we have an application from JHM Beaver Street LLC, doing business at the DoubleTree Hotel for a one-day beer and wine license for a banquet to be held at the DoubleTree Hotel on June 8, 2026, from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. All paperwork has been reviewed and is in order. The applicant anticipates approximately 150 attendees will be at this event. Questions, any comments and concerns with the application?
Question for Tom. Tom, before I make the motion, do you want to extend the 9 PM to 10?
Right, as far as the absolutely closing in.
All right, so leave it at the 3 PM, but extend the closing to help them get things cleaned up.
Right, so they can serve up to 9. People can consume alcohol till 10.
Okay, thank you. That being said, Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we issue the application for the DoubleTree Hotel on Beaver Street in Milford for an event being held on June 8th. We are going to allow them to set up at 3 PM. They'll be allowed to serve alcohol until 9, but people can stay there until 10, finishing up their alcohol, but it cannot be served after 9 o'clock.
Very good.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
And I make that unanimous, and I'll entertain a roll call.
Aye.
And we have, and Tom, we have one more thing on the agenda. It's number 10. It was just given to us today.
Yeah.
And it's regarding the installation of flooring at the Milford Youth Center. I guess there were some requests for proposals or bids that were sent out to 4 different companies, and only one responded just recently, and that's Tally Floors Incorporated from 86 Bill Ricker Ave, North Bill Ricker, Mass, for $20,000. Rick, anything to say?
Yeah, just that we did request quotes. Unfortunately, we didn't get the quotes we thought we'd get. Nobody bid. We reached out to a 4th, because you can continue to do that. We did that. Quality Floors, who did this building, so we know they do quality work.
Right.
I did submit a quote. The only reason I'm bringing it forward tonight is it's time sensitive. We want to order and try to get the floor installed in July, when the youth center is going to be closed for a brief period of time.
Excellent.
Because it is the entryway and the kitchen area. So it'd be very difficult to operate and try to install flooring. So that's the reason I'm bringing it forward.
Very good.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we accept the contract from Talty Floors Incorporated of 86 Bill Ricker Ave, North Bill Ricker, for the replacement of the floor area in the kitchen and the foyer area of the youth center for the amount of $20,000.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you, Mike.
I would second that, Mr. Chairman.
I make that unanimous, and we need a roll call for that as well.
Aye.
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 Going down the list of our agenda, invitation to speak. I don't see anybody on, nobody in the audience. Correspondence, Tom or Mike, any correspondence?
I do not have any.
Tom?
I do not, Mr.
I
Chairman.
do not either, thank you. And there is no executive session this evening. Therefore, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting of June 1st.
I would second that, Mr.
And I
Chairman.
make that unanimous. We need a roll call for that, too, I believe.
Aye.
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 So therefore, thank you very much. And anybody that tuned in from Milford TV, thank you and have a good evening.